Gardner Road Golden Stars. How is everybody? I miss seeing you so much. So now we are going to start every week. Mr. Lamar is going to put a new art lesson up. And how this is going to work is, what we're going to do is we are going to move through the elements of art. The elements of art are the pieces that artists use to put together to make a piece of artwork, like line, color, shape, texture, form, value, all those things that artists use when they're making a piece of art. And today, since this is lesson number 1, we're going to start with the first and most simple element of art, line. Without line, we can't have drawing. And without drawing, well, you're kind of stuck in the art world. So we've talked about line in class. We've talked about how there's straight lines that can go horizontal, they can go vertical, and they can go diagonal. We have talked about wavy lines, zigzag lines, curved lines, spiral lines, all these different kinds of lines that artists put together to form a picture. Well, today we are going to be doing a contour line drawing. What is a contour line drawing? Does anybody remember? I know we've talked about contour line before. A contour line shows the outside edges and the details of an object. So if you have a coloring book or a coloring page that you print off of the internet and it's just a line drawing, that's a contour line drawing. It shows the outside edges and the details of the object. And that's what we're going to do today. You are going to be doing a contour line drawing of something that we all have, our hand. For this assignment, you are going to be able to trace your hand. So lie it flat on a piece of paper and using a pencil or a crayon or whatever you have, trace around the shape of your hand. Keep your pencil or crayon as close to your skin as possible. You should feel it touching your skin to get a good tracing of your hand. Now you are going to add details to your hand. Now take a look closely at the shape of your fingernail, any wrinkles you have on your hands, your knuckles, if you have any freckles. All of those details you're going to add into your drawing. Here's a quick tip for drawing fingernails. Fingernails are actually in the shape of the letter U. So if when you're drawing your fingernails on the tips of your fingers, you use the shape of the letter U to draw your fingernails, that's probably going to work best. So here's a zoom in on a finger, and I'm drawing a U shape. Connect the line across the top, and there you have got a beautifully drawn fingernail. Remember, the letter U. So now you are going to look closely and observe your hand. I'm going to start with the fingernail. Remember, what letter did we say to use to draw fingernails? That's right, the letter U. Look closely at all of those wrinkles on your knuckles and where your fingers bend. Do you have any freckles on your hand? Pay attention to those details. So my contour line drawing of my hand is finished. Mine is probably going to have more detail than yours. You know, as you get older, you get more wrinkles on your hands. You also grow hair on your arms. So mine will probably have some more detail than yours. But look at your hand carefully and see all the little details. If you're wearing a bracelet or a watch, you can draw that. If you're wearing a ring, you can draw that. Now, for you 3rd and 4th graders, I have a second assignment for you. So that one wasn't too hard. You got to trace your hand. That's pretty easy. For our next assignment, you're going to find something in your house to do a contour line drawing of. And you cannot trace it. You have to look at it carefully and try and observe all of the details in that object. So choose an object from around your house. It could be a key, a pair of scissors, a pair of glasses, a marker, or a toy. Anything that you want to try and draw. I've chosen a pair of scissors. Now you're not going to trace this object. You're going to set it by you and try and draw it the best you can. Remember, draw light till you know it's right. So here is my finished contour line drawing of a pair of scissors. I did not trace it. I drew it from observation, paying attention to the shapes and the details. I see some diagonal lines. I see some curved lines. That's really about the only kind of lines I see in here. Straight and curved lines. There are no zigzags. There are no wavies. There are no spirals. Not in a pair of scissors. I can't wait to see your hand contour line drawing and the contour line drawing that you did of an object. Remember, don't trace, just draw it the best that you can in contour and try and get as many details as you can. Don't worry about shading, don't worry about color, just contour line. All right, Mr. Lamar signing off. I will see everyone next week.